Hello? Oh, okay, that's perfect. So, anyways, I was saying, I tried my first Baja Blast today. It was such a concentrated amount of sugar. It took me out for like an hour and a half. I feel like I'm dying. Can you give me a second? I'm still reeling from the fucking sugar. You hold your horse in? Okay. That was a lot of sugar. It took me out. It was like I was thrifting with some friends and I felt like I was dying at like the thrift store that I was at. It was crazy. I frame. Oh, I can hold my weird horse up. A second. I'm still. Well, a single Skittle I think I can handle. A fucking like an American size Baja Blast small, which is honestly like a fucking medium at minimum, has killed me. I watched Transformers today though. I like Optimus Prime. He's cool. Am I gonna be able to defend my client in court? No. Rest in peace, Van Zeeks. Could not be me. I don't have a murder charge. Sucks to suck. Woo! So I'm still not fully here. Yippity doo dah. Like 20 people want to follow me. Close to 2. That'd be like crazy. If we understand? Like, sorry, I didn't stream like last week. Also, like, my schedule got like busy. Woo! I'm trying to draw like with more position and stuff, and I am getting my ass whooped, and it is crazy. Super duper crazy because composition, if it is amazing. So I don't know if you know of it, but I'm trying to make another a zine, and it's like I'm so excited because I'm like, what if it was just about lesbians doing things? Like, what if there was a lesbian that went fishing? You know, or what if there was a lesbian that operated a garbage truck? That'd be cool. Like, whoa, whoa. I'm not fully here, so if I just start making noise, there's your explanation. That Baja Blast did something to me. I don't think it was a good thing. Yeah, Pete Davidson in the Transformers room. I got so upset with that out. I was laughing. And they also put Liza Koshy. What? Holy cannoli beans. Oh my god, and then tomorrow I have stuff to do, and then also Apex happens. There's a new update for Apex. Horizon has an heirloom, and I'm going to be spending money on that, which is what? Hi, Orbit. How are you? It's Monday. Woo! Oh. Oh. Please. Monday again. You know who else hates Mondays? Mr. Garfield. Mr. Garfield the cat. Mr. Garfield is a Monday hater. Woo! No, I'm taking the sickie away. Sickie be gone. I'm doing. I'm certainly doing. I'm about to. I'm taking Mochi to the vet on Saturday. And then I will have to spend a good chunk of money on the vet, which means my birthday tattoo has been postponed until further notice, because I also have to take Lychee to the vet as well afterwards. Woo! Sometimes you just gotta make a noise, you know? And it's like, wow. It makes you feel free. Sometimes you gotta be free. You gotta be free, you gotta, woo! You know? Like, that's great. I love making noises. Sometimes you just gotta make a noise. His hair is so red. He's wearing a wig. I think he's wearing a wig. I should drink water, actually. Would be a good idea. What are you up to, Orbit? I got 2 commission requests today, but I think both of them were scams. Well, not today, but I got one like 2-3 days ago. 2 days ago. I got one 2 days ago that was very much a scam. The first one, someone asked me if I would draw them with like a reference of their naked body, and I was like, I'm not doing that. And then today they were like, would you draw this image of me? And this was specifically on Instagram, and I was like, this looks like a scam. I'm not gonna do that because I only take commissions of fictional characters. Does anyone want to actually commission me? By the way, I would love that. It'd be so cool if someone... Thank you, Orbit. I love you. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee. Yippee. Ooh. Meow. Ooh. I'm caught up with G-Witch. I love lesbians. Happy Pride. Woo. Woo. Happy Pride. Ciao. Yeah, commission. I haven't caught up on a bitch at all. When oh, you're so fucking evil, cause you and Rue and I don't know if Mert watches actually, but my other oomph also watches it, and like they're always like, yeah, it's so good, it's so yeah, yippee. And then I started watching it, and then I caught up, and it makes me want to do a spin. It makes me want to do a fucking spin. Yowie! I don't, why did I say that? I mean, it is a noise, but... You drew mermaids! Holy shit! Oh. Alright, my cat is making noises, so I'm doing the same. Time to press every single one. We add more than 1,000 red-edited people assemble in the park on Lime Street that day. Hold it! 1,000? That's a lot of people. So cool if 1,000 people followed me. What? Take us their money, and then I tell them we take us days. I think they're Italian. E finito, yeah. Stop in the night. 5,000 shillings. That's so much money. What the fuck? With chemically altered hair. I don't recall the man in this photograph a couple. Hold it! I can't believe they're Italian. That's crazy. Some people are just Italian, and it's like, whoa. Holy shit. Man, I didn't know you could do that. It'd be unreasonable to expect them to remember everything. That's true. 1,000 people is a lot of people. I do not think this man was in the park. Oppo, you didn't see Amelius, huh? I think what I should do. Take some aspirin. Okay, I'll be right back. Italians aren't real, they can't hurt you. That's true. I'll be right back. I gotta take an aspirin. My head Yeah. I got Biden blasted by Baja Blast. That's so many bees. No, I do. Oh. Obviously, he is dead now. I assure you, he was not in the park. I tweeted for you. I hope I don't get killed. I Mm. Oh. Fish and chips, his profession? I don't know, these all seem like... I don't know, I feel like fish and chips would work. No? Hmm. Sure. Woo! Did I say I'm gonna make a new zine? The middle of drafting a new zine. I'm so excited.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna make a new. I don't have the clout for this, but can I invite you on Orbit? Would you take on my invitation for a new zine? make the art. I have a bag of chips. It's like limon flavor. I'm gonna open them. Woo! I'm not gonna say yaoi again. I said it already, but I'm not gonna say it again after that. Okay, lemon may not have been a good flavor to eat now. It is sour.
Objection.
I just need to ask Rook, like, what program or software they recommended at one point. I forget who they recommended it to. But it was to like help compile zine pieces or whatever. I keep eating these chips. They're very sour. I think I've never tried the Procreate one, but I think CSP's one is like you have to have like the X version, which is like more money, and I don't want to give CSP more money. I use the subscription software on my iPad, and I hate it. But I can only really use Clip Studio. So I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Fucked up. A PDF? What?
Hold it.
Okay. I just gotta figure out graphic design. I'm not good with composition. So, I gotta get better at that. And when I get better, and then I can be like, what? I can make a cool zine now? Yippee! Oh shit. Orange, pink, and white. Yeah.
Hold it.
Okay. 4. Oh, I'm almost done with Irina's reference, and I'm so happy. Oh no. I'm so excited. But the really bad part about the way is that like their hair, both of their hair, I used or I took from like Honkai Starvale character. And in order for me to have like good reference for them, I'm gonna have to have both characters. And I have one already, but that means I'm gonna have to roll for the other at some penis. No. I can't stop saying penis. It's such a good word to go like, oh fuck, you know? It's just like, oh, penis. You know? Oh, the penis expert has logged on. Let me save, because there was a wig, right? There was a red wig. How's the drawing going? Oh no! Can I offer you a Baja Blast in these trying times? I know it gave me the adverse effect, right? But I feel like it would do you some good, rather than me. Do you think so? Will blast me? In like a good way or a bad way? I will give you a an American-sized small Baja Blast, which I think should honestly be a medium. Probably even a large. I will send that to you for free of charge. And then you can hopefully stream as well. And then I can watch you blow up and be the coolest person in the whole wide world, and then no, I mean like an American small is pretty big. It's like how much is this? Give me a second. It's like 16 fluid ounces equates to somewhere around like 455 milliliters. I don't know if that's like if you'll get that, but like I feel like that's a lot. Right? I think that's a lot. I was sharing it with my friend and we couldn't finish it. That is true, but I don't like my client, so I don't want to. Why did I do that? Well, Kazuma is the prosecutor, so it's not a commander at will thing. Oh wait, no, oh you can't do it.
Objection.
Well, okay, well he's coming. Just wait and see.
Objection.
There he is. Cars and a jump scare. Undercover detective attended the red-headed lady's enrollment on the day in question was the real Inspector Crickson, carrying out an incognito investigation. No, no, if anything, like, they thought he died. And then he, like, had amnesia. Logically, I don't know how that works. Don't ask me. The soundtrack is amazing. But we should make our own like Transformer sonas. What kind of car would you be? Or like vehicle or Oh, that's okay. What's your favorite? Do you like trucks? Do you like sports cars? Do you like motorcycles? Do you like... You could be a train. You could also be like an animal. Because the movie that I watched today with my friend, you could be like a cheetah. You could be like a bird. You could be a rhino. You could be a gorilla. You could be a dinosaur. Do you know that? You could be a dinosaur transformer. You could also be like a helicopter. You could be like a Transformers as dinosaurs. You could be there's a lot of Transformers. You could be a microwave, a coffee pot, or a coffee machine. You could be like teeny tiny or like super duper massive. You could be a planet. You could be a literal planet. You could be like Unicron. But like Unicron's evil because you have to eat entire planets to sustain life. Could be all sorts of things. You know? Like what? I'm a lamp? Holy shit. Orbit the toaster. Autobots roll out. Blah, 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 blah. My Transformer Sona? I think I would be a Jeep. Or a truck. Like, not like a truck that goes like cross country for like things like that. I think it would be like those like Dodge Ram 1500 Ford things. Something simple. You know. Took him prisoner and kept him for the night at our secret hideout.
Hold it!
I know! I love making sonas, except I never draw them. I'm not even done with my spider sona. I think I literally just might scrap my idea. Sorry to anyone that wanted to see my spider sona. I might scrap my idea. But I think I would be a Jeep as a Transformer. I think that would be so cool. I would love to be a Jeep Transformer. I do give what? Give him to me? Even though I didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go. Is that Dave, Justin?
Hold it!
Bum 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 bum. I'm not even done. Like, I'm probably gonna change the design. I think I'm gonna make the racing suit tighter. That might be the idea. Okay, well, I'm not even like... I don't even have like a full idea. That was just like a very basic draft. Hi, Kazuma. See, I could do that too. Demands identification from him and shut him in the room next to ours. What if I just made two? Or... No, I'll just make one. But I'll figure out how to do the... Add the racing. And also a sea slug. I think would be good. No? Thank you. I love my Daft Punk helmet too. Oh, I didn't even read the part. I don't know, because when I'm drawing the design, I'm thinking about like, I don't know why, but I'm thinking about like practicality of like the suit. You know, because it's like, you know, spider guys crime fight. They do a lot of crime fighting. You know, that's a thing.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. I burped. I'd say excuse me to go like, hey. You know, I have something to say. I don't know, there's like certain like Spider-Man, like specifically like mask designs that like irk me. Because it's like, how does that work? Like the ones where it's like you see like your whole face is covered, right? But all of your hair is out. Like, how do you keep that on your face without it slipping off? Like, wouldn't it just be easier to keep like the eye mask dead? Or like how like Silk does it, where she covers like the bottom half of her face? If you're not gonna put on the full like swim cap, It's like a reverse. That's true. I wouldn't want my hair out though. I would have like crazy, my spider sauna would have like crazy like mask hair, but I think it would be fine. It's, I mean, my hair is short enough. Mm-hmm.
Hold it!
Yay! Yippee! My hair is like a little below my ears. Yippee! Okay, no, you mean your birthday, because you are in Toronto. I think. I don't know. I know Canada. So I think your birthday was like literal like time of day wise before mine. Greater Toronto area. Yip dee doo.
Hold it!
Yeah, year before mine, so technically your birthday first, and then mine is after. Da 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 da. Ba 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 boom. Ba ba ba. Yeah. So it's your birthday. Have you tried the Grimace smoothie? Oh, but have you started Skipped Over? Skipped Over. Oh man, because I drew Mukai's Germa. I thought you would think it would be Sealy. Even though I didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go that day, just in case. I did. This summer, I've been playing Bayonetta. Can you play on stream? Or would that blow up your computer? You don't understand. You'll never get it until you start reading, you know? I didn't think he was a real detective. I was scared to, just in case. Restart the man's identification. Oh, I think I read these. It's super horny. What the fuck? Would you stream it in Merle's server? I'm looking for something. I'm looking for this.
Objection.
Not really. I just know she's like super gay and also a witch. Yes! Let's go! And then we can get Merle to stream more pathologic. Woo! It will be curvy. Her finishing move is her getting butt naked? Now that's crazy. Happy Pride!
Objection.
Pathologic. Merle. Yeah, let's. I should actually play Bayonetta. I should really do that. Yeah! I'm never touching Persona. There's too many games. It's too complicated. Don't ask why I play Yakuza, by the way. Don't ask why I play the Assassin's Creed games. Don't ask. Don't ask. I'm never touching Persona. Don't ask how I understand Orb, by the way. It's yeah. It's a dress-up game, actually. That's exactly what it is. That was the specter that appeared before. Imposter. I should be the Your Name in the Hansugyak fanfic. Me. Was an imposter.
Objection.
Woo! I'm hoping that like the Baja Blast is wearing off, cause it's getting to me. It's getting to me hard. It surely is. That's so real and true. Hmm. 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 The Ya Blast, the Ha Blast. You're dead. Not you. Not you're dead. Not you. You.
Take that!
You have neck. You have neck strangulation mark. Yaha
Objection!
Blast. Woo! I can't wait to finish this game. I feel like people can tell that I don't like playing this game. And I'm so sorry. But I'm very stubborn when it comes to games. I must finish the game. I must. I refuse to not finish games. But once I do, that means I can play Yakuza. I can finish Yakuza. And then I can, I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, it's crazy that we're like twins. Because I have to finish games. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass strangulation mark. There. Oh, you know, I need to finish Disco Elysium. I need to finish Disco Elysium. I need to do that after I finish Yakuza. And then I don't know what I want to play specifically after that. Kim Katsuragi. I don't remember his. Excuse me. Excuse me. Anyways, was anyone want to like commission for like $40 so I can get Patrol Sai 2? I think that'd be so cool. I want to draws so much. I forgot about that. I could also get Fire Alpaca back. I haven't used those in so long. It's because I'm so. Oh my god. Orbit, you're a genius. I can start streaming art again. I'd have to get back to like learning how to use like limited brushes, I guess. Which is like whatever.
Hold it!
Oh, thank you. Because if they are, I win. I don't think I have a whole lot of like Photoshop specific brushes, but I'll get used to it. I'll figure it out.
Hold it!
Okay, I guess it's Krita then. Woo! What if I reworked? I mean, I'm in the process of like redoing commissions again. But what if it was like, what if they were like specified to like Procreate specific, Clip Studio specific, and then Krita specific? I shouldn't. Make myself stand out somehow. I think it's time I really give in and I draw Yowie.
Is that so?
Fucked up hard. I missed the timing for that. Don't redo old commissions, like the devil speaking. Old, I mean, no, like remake my commission posts and stuff like that.
Hold it!
I unfortunately need clout. Can't someone just think my art is cool and commission me then? Yeah, unfortunately, having reach is necessary, and I don't have that. I don't think I'm ever gonna remake my art account, but it's so dead, it's crazy. I don't know if I do just have to draw yet. Invest into like Tumblr.
Hold it!
Oh. I don't know how much more reach I have on Tumblr. I don't know. Like my older Utena stuff did really well. I'm in the process of redrawing that stuff, so hopefully that's something. Yeah. Also, people seem to be more enjoying of Yuri on Tumblr than Twitter.
Hold it!
What just happened? Hello? Oh, that's crazy. It wasn't this one. It was number 3.
Hold it!
That came past me. I have so many things that I want to do and like pursue, but it's also like I'm
Is that so?
not smart or I'm not fast enough with this shit. And it's like, what the fuck, man? What if I exploded? Like there's like 3 separate zines that I want to do, and I also want to make charms. I also want to make the game. I want to get better with composition and perspective. That's it. That's really mainly it, I think. I have so many things I want to do. Oh, what just happened?
Objection!
I'd like to do weekly life drawing stuff, but could you do like maybe like I don't know, so much as like once a month? Start from there and then work towards you know. I can't. Oh, my brain is. It's doing rough, man. Oh boy. That's why I put reminders on my phone for shit like that, so that it's like when the time comes around, I'll be like, oh, you know, I remembered. It fried my brain. I also didn't have coffee today. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. That I'm like. That's true. I shouldn't do that. I think it would like create a nuclear bomb inside me, and I would just like explode. You know, which I think would be funny if I were to do that on stream. I think I figured out what was the headache worse. Holy cannoli. I put my hair in like half updos a lot because my hair looks like I look like a bowl if I don't. And if I have it up for too long, my head starts to hurt. I think I've cracked the code. That is the gay stare. I don't normally hair for like several months. So my hair isn't used to that sort of like my scalp isn't used to the tension anymore. I was like, uh-oh.
Hold it!
Yeah. I get that. That's why I'm trying to find the perfect length. We're like, okay, well, it's cute. Also, bugs me. I can kind of like put it up.
Hold it!
If my internet crashes and burns, I'll be right back. If not, whoa! Okay, I'm gonna go through the testimony. Hmm. Hmm. I'm all alone in the world. Me, I have no kinfolk or nothing. Did I do all the pressing?
Hold it!